Cool.
So, um, many years ago, a a small party was examining. They were going through a ruins, and our first speaker, um, Nina, could you give me a race and maybe a name for our speaker in this cold open? Just an adventure in the past. Could be whoever you want.
Um, satyr named Liana.
Liana, okay. Liana the satyr. She calls out to her other, we'll just make it a pair of adventurers. And, Luke, you have maybe a name and a race for, Liana's partner in adventure?
Okay, we're going with the classic human, and his name is Gerald.
Okay. Liana, turns to Gerald, stepping through a cold stone doorway. She, sees what Gerald does not see, a subtle shimmering effect in the air, and she raises up a hand, for a second. That they stop, and she says, there's something strange with the weave in this place. I am afraid something terrible has occurred here. We had best proceed with caution." And Gerald nods as they continue into this empty room where they first see signs of the weave acting strangely. Descending some stairs, they step out into a damp, open chamber. Before them is a small thicket of trees, but only 10 feet into the thicket, the trees abruptly change from their natural forms to trees made out of ceramic. Confused, Gerald taps a tree, and the tree rings hollowly, sort of echoes. As they tread forward lightly, they see the broken pottery shards of some sort of figure, perhaps a large serpent that made its lair in this thicket of trees. They continue pressing forward, not having found the object that they are looking for. As they step out into more natural sort of caves, there is an underground river, and as they look at it, the river has run dry, and it is not long before they see the reason the river ran dry. As a long swath of the river, 60 feet long, 15 feet wide, the whole river has turned to translucent obsidian, and inside of the obsidian, you can see the figures of some fish that were swimming in the river and have now completely changed into obsidian forms themselves. "This does not bode well," Liana says, as they continue warily forward. Not long after that, they find a room full of warriors, soldiers, dressed in their garb, armor, insignia, at least a dozen of them. And all of the soldiers have been turned entirely into marble, and there is a cone of marble sheen across the floor. This is some wretched form of alchemy," Gerald says. "Things around here, they've just been changed. All living things, too. Living, inanimate, it affects them all." Liana looks very trepidatious as they step forward, and stepping into the next room, they see a figure waiting for them. cupped inside his four hands is a swirling ball of golden alchemical energy, and Paracelsion smiles. It is called Theophrastus's Flux, the pinnacle of alchemy. Now come, taste it for yourselves. And that is where we leave Gerald and Liana as we get back to the current fight.
Are you telling me that spell would have just nuked us and turned us into obsidian?
Pretty much, yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I thought about showing like it actually happening because like if you succeed on the save, you don't turn into the material, but you just take like 15 d12s of damage. So yeah, so I was gonna say like you see people turn to stone, and then this one guy like resists and he screams, but then he just explodes. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy spell.
I would have instantly died.
Probably same.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you guys aren't gonna encounter it because he only has one 10th level spell slot. But it does only have like a 10-foot range as it starts, and he has to concentrate on it for rounds to get the longer range, which is kind of neat. But yeah, it's a pretty absurd spell. Speaking of absurd spells, where we are at in the combat, there are 8 rounds left on Dark Star, the emanation, with a very unfortunate color scheme. And
Yeah, speaking of dark, everything's black for me.
Same.
I
Oh,
can see the tokens,
bummer.
but there's nothing else.
But,
Was I shape changed or am I actually current?
You, I believe, are in current. Well, no, you're off to the side.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what token.
I think
Oh
you're
yeah,
sperm-
yeah, yeah.
you were
I'm
a sperm
I'm
whale.
a solar. No, I'm a solar. at
Oh
the very
shoot,
top.
yeah, you're a solar up top. Yeah.
did that fix it?
Nope.
No.
If you select your token, does it fix it?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, Dark Star
Reload
being
that
purple is more
page.
visible.
He reloaded it right as I pressed something, and I thought I messed something up.
You broke it.
I'm gonna switch them back to welcome page and then back, Isaac.
Okay, does anybody? Yeah, does anybody see stuff on that map?
I can.
Oh,
Like
there we
Nina,
go.
if you click on the solar, okay,
I see it now.
we have lights. It's Luke, Tom have lights. Josh, try to
have to
ping your
reload.
tokens in case you need to click on your token to see.
I can see it. I'm good.
The
Cool.
Twitch page is still on the homepage.
Kildrak is in Divine Champion form, and oh yeah,
I think we still have like 9 more rounds of it because I just went into it.
and phase 1 of his ascension is complete.
Oh, I can see things.
This is why I need more monitors. I need like 2 more.
How many do you have? 2?
2.
Nice.
Or a TV. I have a TV. I could get the 75-inch TV that one of my friends is like, hey, do you want it? I'm like,
Jeez, that's
Sure.
large. Well, if I ever get the 50-inch ultra wide monitor of my dreams, you can have at least one of my current monitors. Okay, so as phase 1 of the Ascension was complete, I don't think you guys really rolled Arcana or anything otherwise. After that happened, you just saw the generator glow a bright, brilliant sheen. It was like a divine disco ball went off inside the generator. So we could do a group, probably Arcana. I don't think anything else would really. Yeah, probably just Arcana, but everyone could roll Arcana. To just trying to determine things about phase 1 being complete and what that might mean going forward.
22.
That is a very good start. And I'll say, yeah, we'll say DC 25. Okay, well, we got a 25. Yeah, DC 25 will let you know a little bit about what might Paracelsion's next step be. But 22 will definitely let you know some stuff about like what just occurred. So Scaldrus and Mebley, you're very sure that he has completed phase 1. I believe you heard some of the Arcbound devotees talking about like enacting phase 1 or something along those lines. And after they powered up various controls terminals and kept amping up the generator, you think they have definitely achieved their goal. And Salik, looking around, you feel like whatever the next step is, the control terminals are probably no longer necessary for the next part of the Ascension. As you guys had been. So the generator control terminals, which I have kind of labeled up around here. Different acolytes were trying to turn them on, get them going. Current was trying to smash some of them. But yeah, unfortunately, further smashing the controls terminals probably won't affect the next part of the Ascension. And with a 25 on Arcana, okay. Current, you can tell as Paracelsion like looked at the generator with glee, and you think the rest of your party was probably examining the control terminals, the generator as it's going off with this brilliant display of light. Paracelsion on the opposite side of the room kind of immediately turned his head toward the opposite direction. You think, for whatever reason, he wants to go towards the arcane sigil in the bottom left of the room for the next step of his ascension. And
I'll say, stop him from getting to the arcane sigil.
And with that, we will begin with Scaldrus's turn. I might have just deleted Andrew's token off of here last session, possibly. And shoot, you were like here, in the middle of Darkstar. So, I don't know, where do you think would make sense for Scaldrus to be at this point in the combat? Oh, here he is. He was on the bottom for some reason. I'm gonna delete that version of Scaldrus.
Was the Dark Star pretty like something that was predicted to kind of happen, or was it an?
That was Mebley's. Mebley caused that, so.
Okay. So then I would probably not be up here.
And there was a lot of commotion at the control terminal, so it might make sense for you to have been up towards the top there dealing with that.
Yeah. Oh, up the generator. Yeah.
Yep, that's what the acolytes were frantically trying to activate those before they got murdered.
I think, yeah, I would be up here.
Cool. So yeah, you can go ahead and take your turn. One last thing I didn't mention yet, is Current's tsunami is basically all the way done. When her tsunami hit the back wall of the inner sanctum here, it rebounded, and now water has flooded the whole place. As you can see, the map has changed a little bit, and this water has mixed with the radioactive water from the pit down below. You guys have determined, basically, if you start your turn inside the water, you will take some damage.
Definitely an intended effect.
The ground is lava, basically.
Ground is radioactive, which is arguably worse.
Or at least lava burns you straight forward. This might give you a third leg and not in the fun way.
Lava won't be haunting you 40 years from now, maybe.
Roll a D100 for mutations. That was a joke.
I know. I was like,
You get the brain rot mutation. All you can say is 6-7.
Oh,
Lord.
gosh.
But yeah, he did roll a 67, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the generator, is it just helping run the controls, or is the actual reactor in the middle powering everything?
Yeah, so I believe you guys determined at a base level, the generator is powering the reactor in the center of the room.
So make generator go boom. Correct? And it will stop the reactor?
You could roll in probably Arcana.
Are you asking if destroying the generator will do anything?
Yeah.
Current tried and didn't have a lot of success, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is immune to radiant damage. Fun fact. I still think that's what needs to be done, but I'm not sure how to do it.
I will take my bomb and throw it at the generator.
Okay. The page with the generator stats was not one I had sitting at the ready.
Haha.
Oh, it's fire damage. Yeah, I can tell you right now that I am quite positive it is immune to fire damage. Because
does
Luke
my
also, I think it was Luke wanted to look at it, or maybe, but whoever looked into it, like that generator is very beefy. And just looking at the map, you see it's got like this golden band around it. It is one of the most fortified things in this whole room. So it, like, you can take another action besides throwing your firebomb at the generator, because you can pretty safely determine it's not going to do much.
what about the cables on the ground?
You could roll investigation for that. Here's that. Okay. Whoa. You can tell these cables are thick cords of enchanted metal. These cords are. You rolled a 29. Okay. These cords are definitely immune to all elemental damages, and probably even physical damage is not going to be very effective against it. But the enchanted metal, as you have kind of seen before in like the enchanted chains that had trapped current soul in the House of Cards, the raw energy, the raw power of force damage, like your Eldritch Blast, might be the most effective way to sever the cords. But I will say you also like know that stage 1 is complete with the generator like going to full power. So, if you think it is worth it to try and blast the generator cords now, or otherwise stop Paracelsian, that is your call.
For you to be aware, Eldritch Blast only works with targeting creatures. I
So
can't
these stat blocks
target.
are like really broken. Because I don't know how you're supposed to destroy this stuff. I'm sorry. I think that's also kind of the point.
Right.
I got my spiritual weapon. Just keep thwacking at it.
Um,
How much can you upcast that?
I mean, I guess I could use 9th level.
Oh Lord.
I don't think that'd be any benefit to that.
The spiritualist loot weapon to ever exist.
just
Oh, yeah.
trust
Is
it.
there not increase with spiritual weapon?
So it does increase, but I don't
Okay.
like. I don't think it'd be. I'm pretty sure there's something else that'd be more beneficial. Maybe I could do like a
Fair.
6th level or something. But still,
Fair enough.
Um, just curious, what would happen if I put a portable hole on top of this generator? Like I just opened up the cloth. Can I make it like an? Oh, I don't quite understand. Like, does portable hole just allow me to enter into a extra dimensional hole?
I
Yeah.
mean, isn't there not air in there? Just like with bag of holding?
Oh yeah, I could do this. Suicide? Or maybe try something else.
is the hole big enough though? Like, would it? Like, what are you trying to? Like, does it
Sorry.
actually fit the thing you're trying to get in there? You know?
It's probably not big enough for the generator.
I can do portable hole with bag of holding.
Oh, the
Oh, the
wombo
bomb.
combo, huh?
Any creature within 10 feet is sucked through it and deposited in a random location in the astral plane.
Yeah, so unfortunately that I mean the generator is definitely so large and attached to things that your portal of sucking and kind of like a little black hole that sucks things to the astral plane. I don't think that would touch the generator at all. Maybe other things in this inner sanctum, but yeah.
What if you took Paracelsian to the astral plane? He can't descend if he's not by his ascension shit.
Oh, and the gate is one way only, cannot be reopened.
Yep.
It is a little bold of us to assume that Paracelsian doesn't have any instant planar travel, though.
True.
He's got the whole teleporter room down there that he instantly appeared in.
I would have to put dimensional shackles on him, then send him into the portable hole implosion.
How would that work with dimensional shackles before going to another dimension?
Well, it just stops you from like traveling. But
Well, right.
yeah, I think that
That
the bomb of sucking would still suck you into the astral plane.
Yeah.
yeah.
I see.
But yeah, so do you want to move in Paracelsian's direction then and try to engage him as he is doing his thing down there, or?
Sorry, give me a second. Just also a clarifying question: is only the generator made out of this, and the cables an impossible destruction? Like, is also the reactor that way, and all of the controls and
The controls terminals, no, they were like, I think Kildrak was smashing them with an axe, maybe.
I might have spent a turn doing that. Yes.
But yeah, I will say the generator, the tanks, and the reactor are all made of the similar enchanted metal, and same as the cables, basically.
And you said that it's basically fully active, so even if I hit the control panels, it'll continue
Right.
going.
Yeah, you don't think the control terminals are going to stop the generator anymore. So
Cool.
it's phase 1 complete. Time to try and stop the next thing.
And he's going to where
Basically.
again? Down to the down here.
Yep, yeah, I believe Nina shouted out for everyone to stop him from going to there.
Cool. I'll move down that way. Oh. So 60. Yep.
Okay. Anything else, or you just dashed over that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go now for at the top of initiative. Before Mebley takes a turn, everybody can roll a perception check. We'll say DC 10 perception for Kildrak, 15 for Current, and DC 20 perception for the other 4 of you.
I
That's
was selected on the
concerning.
wrong character. I saw perception plus 11 and had.
You're like, whoa!
That might have been me. Would you mind rolling for me?
Yeah, I'll go ahead
No.
and hit normal.
What a bad time to roll
Okay.
bad.
You rolled a 31, Luke.
No, heck yeah.
Oh, and then Andrew also clicked and rolled the exact same thing. Okay, so
I got a 23.
we will start with the 4 on the left there. Above 20 was Salik and Scaldrus. You hear, so there are 4 acolytes hanging out in the laboratory. There are, you hear the sounds of more acolytes running along the grates on that secret passageway that leads to the storage room. Mebley and Retatu, you also hear the acolytes running through the secret passageway, as well as acolytes shuffling down the stairs to the main entrance, the red carpet, which is not really red anymore because it's covered in water. And Retatu, with your 30, you also hear what Kildrak hears. Kildrak, above your head, in the ventilation duct, you hear this scurrying and shuffling of one creature. And they are headed toward the top right of the map through the ventilation duct.
I'm assuming that if they're in the ventilation duct, they're probably not welcome here. So anyone who's not welcome here is maybe not anyone who's not welcome here, but right now, I don't think I have a gripe with
Sure.
someone who's not welcome here.
All right, so all of that said, let's jump into the first round here. Mebley, you're starting us off.
Dark Star effect? Or is this the...
Yes, the purple area is Dark Star, and that has
Gotcha.
8 rounds left on its duration.
Gotcha. And you said Paracelsion is down this way?
Yep,
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Ah, okay. I see that bastard. Okay, cool. Mebley's going to move over here so that I'm in direct sight with him.
All right, and just remember that if you start your turn inside the water, you will suffer its effect. You being a rogue
shit.
could use your
Yeah,
bonus.
that's right.
You could use your bonus action to dash and step back out of the water before it gets to you.
Do that after I use my bow.
Alrighty. Ah, yes, and the fiend slaying. Whew. A natural 2. Unfortunately, your arrow will zing by Paracelsion's head and ding off of the long golden bar that suspends his 2 braziers of alchemical flame. And he is just completely unbothered by your attack, unfortunately.
What exactly is the water's effect? Like, how much would I take?
I don't think you guys know that yet. Standing inside, you are literally standing in it right now. I would say DC 10 medicine gives you an idea. DC 15 gives you a good idea. DC 20 medicine would tell you exactly what you'd be susceptible, how much damage you could take. 11. Okay, so your initial inkling is, I would just say, a not insignificant amount of both poison and radiant damage as it kind of burns you. And you could very well be affected by the poisoned condition if you are not immune to that.
I think I have somewhat. I think I might be immune to radiant damage. But where is it? Pretty sure I had a boon or something that gave me resistance to radiant. But regardless, I'll use my bonus reaction to. I might as well just step out of the water.
Sure. Yep, you can go ahead and reposition up to 30 feet. And we will move on to the layer actions. Another page that I have not pulled on yet.
Before I retreat back, I just yell and scream at Paracelsion. Hey!
Okay.
Is water wet?
Okay. Mebley removes and okay. Paracelsion wordlessly commands his emergency kind of fire suppression system to spray out green blasts of the sacred substance. This is a 30-foot radius here is going to capture all 4 of you over there as his sprinkler system rains this acidic stuff upon you. Oh yeah, I have a stat block for the layer actions. I should open that up. While I pull that up, it is a DC 20 dexterity save to avoid taking. You'll take only half damage if you succeed.
Does it being the layer action's turn drop the force cage that I was in immediately?
Yes, I was wondering what the last layer action was.
So I'm not protected
Yes.
from this, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, the force cage disappears right in time for you to get showered.
Holy crap, there's no way. 17. I'm sure it's fine, right?
Yeah, sorry, let me go ahead and send that. Rain of acid. $33 acid damage to those who failed. So yeah, DC 20 dex save. 33 acid, 16 acid on a success.
Why?
I'll
Why
roll
is it
for
acid? Why can't it be poison?
Luke.
Oh, you're good, Josh. You are outside of the
Oh,
range.
okay.
But yeah, I think we still need a dex save from Mebley
okay.
and Scaldrus.
I didn't catch that it was a range thing. I thought that we just set off.
Oh yeah, the whole room. Nope, it's just one or two sprinklers, thankfully.
The acid splashes against a thin layer of magic coating my skin, and I am invulnerable to that damage.
No.
Very nice. Is that a reaction for that?
No, that's invulnerability. Still going for.
Oh yeah, invulnerability. Duh.
I was
Epic.
like, how do I still have full health? Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
much?
33 acid, and with that, it is Current's turn. Up there at the top of the map, unable to stop phase 1. What do you do going into phase 2 here?
I have no idea. Can I Arcana check to see if I can think of anything that might break this generator?
You could roll Arcana, which I think that uses your stats.
Yeah.
It'd be DC to break. I would say DC 25 to get an idea.
That's cool. That's okay. I didn't need to know that anyways.
Yeah, these are foreign devices to you.
I propose going over that way and ripping the stone out of his chest. Personally.
I will
Nah, it's
fly
just
in
a
his
decoy
direction.
stone.
What's my fly speed? My fly speed is 150. Can you move me my max amount of movement towards him? My screen won't zoom out far enough, and I can't figure out how far that is.
So you can fly around the reactor and get in his face. Is that what you want to do?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You have done that.
And then, if I wanted to just try to straight up grab the gem out of his chest, what would that be?
A miracle.
It is inside of his chest, so you're gonna have to at least expose the stone inside of his chest to have a
Can I
chance
try
of
to
doing
do
that.
a called shot with Sword of Rune to like just try and stab it into where his chest cavity is?
Unfortunately, I don't think that's really possible because that one particularly is a saving throw type effect. But I mean, if
What if I
you
did the longbow?
yeah, you could. In that case, would you want to not be right next to him?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to just be like
I would
halfway in
like-
between him and the arcane sigil?
I'll just be right here. Because I'm okay with... Why are there two of me? 2 of the solars.
You're probably holding on to your thing while I was also moving it. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So I will life burst longbow. And I'll be trying to hit his chest.
Holy cow.
Right.
Oh. I can only
Yeah,
do one
unfortunately-
longbow attack, and then I
Yeah,
would
you
go
can only do
forward
one
and do a
longbow.
life burst. And then I would do the... I can't control my character anymore.
Yeah,
I
your
do the first-
longbow attack aimed at his chest. He ducks slightly, and it ricochets off of one of the skull extrusions on his chest there. And then, yeah, go ahead and do a sword attack as well. And you don't even need to be next to him for that because it does like an arc or
All
something.
right. I can't select the solar anymore. It's completely glitched.
Makes a line. Oh. Andrew's moving.
I have to reload.
Dang.
I
Okay. Do
can't.
you want me to just hit the Sword of Ruin attack for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that is a high DC Dex save for Paracelsian. And this. Okay. He will. Paracelsian will pull flames from his braziers in his 2 lower arms, and he like braces himself, covering himself with an alchemical fire, as he wills himself to take half of that damage.
Oh.
Come on, man. Stop that.
He just says,
Anything else for current?
No, I think that's all I can do.
All right. After current, it is Reditu's turn.
So we can't see any of the acolytes, right? We just heard them.
You can see like 4 of the acolytes that are in that room.
Oh, okay.
They had been
Mhm.
hiding in the storage room, and they just now burst out to try and assist once again.
I see. This is tough then. I'm debating if I should use my psychic scream thing now or wait until there's more little acolytes to pop.
That is one way to phrase it.
I think
Right.
I will. I'm by the big containers of the dark matter, blood, whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to focus on like loosening or dislodging 1 or 2 of them
Okay.
so that it can be, theoretically picked up and moved. I think that's what I would like to focus on.
Okay. Would you like to use a targeted animate objects to unscrew like 8 bolts or something along those lines?
Yes,
I don't know exactly how many things. So yeah, how many tiny objects can you manipulate? Is it like 8? Or
I think it's
depends on
actually
what level
10.
you use.
Yeah,
10?
if I can,
Okay.
I can upcast it, but yeah, it's 10 for tinies.
Go ahead and I'll say DC 20. Like you will excel at this. If you get a DC 15 on Arcana, you will kind of get like do what you want to do. DC 10 at Arcana might not really help here, and if you roll lower than 10 on your Arcana, those bolts are going to be stuck pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll Arcana to apply animate objects in a kind of niche case that is a little beyond the normal realm of that spell.
Perchance, would you be able to roll it for me this one time?
Oh yeah. Yep. Arcana. Normal. Oh man. Okay, I used up all my luck. Andrew also used up your luck on that. It was a natural
Right.
one.
What?
Dang it!
I didn't even
I have
roll.
inspiration, right?
What was that?
I have inspiration, right?
You do. Would you like to re-roll this?
Inspire to do something crazy.
Yeah. All right. Andrew clicked on it. It wasn't me.
Oh, no.
It was Andrew. The chat.
What did
The
you do?
chat says you rolled a 2 on your inspired.
Oh my
roll
god!
for a total of 5. Unfortunately, that will be one spell slot used, and those bolts don't so much as budge for you. It is like you don't even think that this is something that Paracelsian accounted for, but it's just so well secured. You're having a tough time of it.
Well, poop.
Anything else in particular on your turn?
I'm going to bardically inspire someone. Garrett, do you still have the one I gave you from like before?
I have no idea.
Because I know you're the person I gave one to. I just can't remember like if it got used yet.
Let's go with sure.
Okay. So I think I'll go ahead and give you another one then.
No,
Consider yourself
think
inspired.
Okay. I am inspired.
Alrighty. So after Reditu's turn, it is the Arcbound devotee's turn. The 4 inside the laboratory there all rush to take places alongside these tanks filled with the essence of annihilation. Each of them stands opposite another. They are standing next to some valves that they can turn by hand, and they are just standing there at the ready. From the storage room comes 4 more devotees, and they will make it out into the laboratory here. From the main entrance here steps 5 devotees running out. Oh man, they have to contend with the water. That is right. They didn't get very far in their previous turn because of that. They, what they can do is they can spend their whole turn running quickly, taking just 4 steps through the water or so, and rushing up the stairs that lead toward the armory. Just exposing themselves to the radioactive water for a few seconds. And finally, one more Arcbound devotee pops out from the ventilation duct. Is it? Okay, it has been Current's turn, so the tsunami is like fully subsided. That's good for this guy. So pops out and jumps down in the far corner of the room. A little goblin dressed in devotee robes, and he has a feral, crazed look in his eyes, and he says, "For Ascension, we must continue the return. The generator is fully charged," and he licks his lips, and he starts. Oh, actually, yeah, he has to run, and he climbs on top of a control terminal here, so he does not suffer bad effect from the water. Okay. Then it is Paracelsion's turn. Paracelsion gazes up and down at Current in her solar form as he heals 100 hit points at the start of his turn.
Jeez.
Bruh.
That is a neat trick you have summoned. I wonder how many times you can do it before you tire. He then goes ahead and strides on into the center of the arcane sigil. He will provoke a potential opportunity attack from you, Nina.
Am I able to use my Sword of Rune for that?
Yeah, you can. I'm not a fan of the solar stat block because it doesn't have a melee weapon attack, but it's fine.
Right. It's a little weird.
All right. Not great success. He will take a full 46 damage. As it's that's like all radiant. Cool. The turn is Salik's.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to stop Paracelsion. Help. I'm gonna fly a little bit more over this way. And the two pairs of acolytes that are already here are like standing by valves at the ready, right?
Yes, they are.
I am going to target the acolyte closest to me. I'm going to gather a bunch of green necromantic energy, and I'm going to throw a finger of death at him. So he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're gonna finger him to death?
I'm going to finger him to death. I finger him for death, actually.
Oh my god.
He takes the finger, and
Oh, yeah.
the finger of death kills him dead. And then he's gonna
His finger
rise as a zombie. So that's
corrupts his chest, and before he can like fully collapse to the ground, he's going to his skin just starts necrosising, and he will become a zombie under my command. And I will tell him, tackle your friend, and I'm going to point him toward this guy to try to knock him off of the controls.
Okay. He does. He will turn into a zombie at the start of your next turn.
Okay. Well, that is what I will yell at him.
Yep.
And then
Cool,
as
cool.
a bonus action, I would like to drink the arcane recovery potion. I have it. It's maybe level 3, but I think you said it's a level 5.
Yes. You guys never fully identified it during that session. You just knew it was level 3 or higher, so it will recover a level 5 spell slot.
Woot woot.
I will chug that and feel some of my power return. And that is my turn.
Next up in initiative is Kildrak.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Like, unless Paracelsion moves back over this direction, I'm gonna need. Yeah. I'm super out of position. Not sure that I can go get him over on that arcane sigil, especially with all the radioactive water on the floor. But especially not with this Dark Star here, because yikes.
Yeah,
anyway.
You could drop down onto the control terminal and then run across towards the devotees in the laboratory.
Right, but I'm not sure that will be super useful, so
Right.
I am going to make a couple of attacks at disadvantage. Turns out my friend in the vents was not my friend. So I'm gonna chuck Heniel at him.
You chuck your axe of the Dwarvish Lords a whole 40 feet, and it's flying through the air towards him. The goblin goes, "What?" And it lands true. Your first shot bloodying him.
Damn.
All right, well,
Yeah, a huge
crossed.
gash into him.
In emotion, expecting it, Kildrak rears back again to throw the axe a second time. Heniel blinks out of existence and returns to his hand. Actually, I'm not sure if that's technically what happens with the... Isaac, you gave me too many magic weapons. I don't remember what's what.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Dwarven Thrower returns to your hand.
Thrower that does a boomerang thing, yeah? Whatever.
Yeah, like Mjolnir. An 18 will connect, and 15 damage is not enough to kill the goblin devotee. He is barely hanging on, cowering and whimpering, as he does not know where to go, but he's getting slammed from above.
Yeah, well, I regain 10 HP from the Elder Champion transformation, and I guess all of my spells that I could use would just be healing myself. I don't know that I have any great actions, because Bless is only 30 feet, so I'd only get me and Skuldrus. Yeah, we're gonna stick with just a Cure Wounds as a bonus action. This feels like a silly way to use the super cool feature, but it is helping.
Heck yeah.
Medley,
All right.
I cannot move until you bring down your spell. So just keep that in mind, thank you.
Back to, yeah, as Kildrak says that, we end the initiative round and are back at the top. It is Mebley's turn. And I believe your Dark Star is not concentration, but you could choose to end the spell if you so desire.
I might as well just drop it at this point.
All right. So with a whoosh, this sphere of magical darkness coalesces in a quick swirl and collapses in on itself, dissipating. And you've got yourself a Paracelsian inside his teleportation room, his arcane sigil, and some more devotees coming in from above.
Okay, so Luke's right there. I will go ahead. I will dash right in front of this corner right here, so I could pop out and shoot this guy.
Wow. All right. You can attack him from a hidden position there and get advantage and sneak attack.
You know, let's try the. Bleh. I can't speak. Let's shoot him with a plasma rifle.
Oh man, all right. 26 connects for 37. Oh damn, with the sneak attack. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and roll one more d20 too, because you do get advantage. There's always a chance you crit. Okay, cool. So yeah, 26 definitely hits, and math. That's like 65 damage. You blast a hole, kind of hitting the upper right chest of this tense devotee. Your burst of energy goes right through him, and he collapses to the floor. His arm is no longer attached to his body. His chest cavity sizzling, and you will graze his friend behind him as well for enough damage to bloody him. Yeah, as he kind of takes it more squarely on his chest, and his robe is just gone. There is a sizzling heap of melted flesh on his chest, and he winces and grimaces in pain.
I think I like
Anything
this new weapon.
else? Anything else for Mebley's turn?
Nah, I like my position.
Okay. It is Scaldrus's turn.
Yay. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in there. What would happen if I turned the knobs just randomly?
On the reactor?
No, the knobs that they're over here, the tanks.
That is a good question.
Just don't do it on the one that's near me.
You could roll investigation. We'll call it a DC 25 to discern the oh damn, okay. With
That's
a 32 on
Why didn't you use that for mine?
investigation.
You have a plus
Those-
13?
Those valves are connected to hoses that run down around the lengths of these machines, and you can kind of see that these hoses end up going into, I guess maybe not from your position, into the wall there, and they will send that water somewhere. Or sorry, not water. Essence of annihilation, of course.
Okay, thanks.
But-
I was like, is it draining the
Yeah,
boat?
that was.
He was like,
I was wondering if there's water depicted here. So yeah, my brain was confused.
If you could help me loosen the tanks, that would be much appreciated. Because then we can take them away.
Yeah. Sorry, with the 32 on investigation, I would say you might not want the essence to go through the hoses right now. It is kind of a vibe that you get.
and they're the same stupid tubes that are indestructible.
Yeah, same material that is magically enchanted, all sorts of fun stuff like that.
Where are the knobs for them?
Opposite end, sort of like on top and bottom.
Let's see. Yeah, go to the first one and put an removable rod in to the spokes of it. Trigger it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. You'll put the immovable rod inside of it, but if you roll very well on sleight of hand, you may be able to put the immovable rod in a position. Okay. on a 15, we'll say that it is required a roll of 15 to reach around the valve and press the button on the rod to remove it now.
Okay.
So that is in there, holding that valve open or closed for the time being.
Phew.
Yes. I'm used to electricity where open means stuff is not going through it, but valves are different. Anything else for Scaldrus' turn?
And then I will also drink a potion of acid resistance.
Oh, you drunkard.
Solid choice. And as you do that, we move on to the layer actions,
What happens
which I had actually.
if I drink
pulled up
3
this,
potions of resistance of acid? Do they compile or no?
No, resistances don't really stack. But if you drink 3, you could be subject to potion mixability rules, which are always exciting.
I become immune to acid.
Now, on initiative count 20, let us see here who is subject. Okay, we've got 4 potential candidates.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Mebley. A hidden circle of teleportation appears on the floor beneath Mebley. Kildrak also notices a similar circle appear on the ground underneath Mr. Goblin, who is hiding on the control terminal over there. Mebley switches place with the Goblin.
Whoa.
And is now on top of the control terminal over there.
Freaky Friday?
It is-
Question mark?
It is Current's turn.
Okay. He moved. Where did he go on this? I can't zoom out all the way.
He's in the
Oh,
sigil
by the
room.
Wonderful. Okay, can I do anything about that? I'm gonna head towards the sigil room. I'm gonna get here. Assess. I don't feel like my weapons are gonna do it. Do I have any spells? Do I think the arcane sigil could be broken?
You could roll Arcana for that.
Roll better this time.
The sigil
right.
is massive, enchanted and like inscribed into the floor. You cannot conceive of a way to meaningfully disrupt the sigil, unfortunately.
Okay, I don't know anything better to do, so I'm gonna start with a longbow and then do a sword.
Yep. And a 21 will just barely miss. Your arrow goes right between 2 of his arms.
Whoa.
Your Sword of Ruin sends a ray right in his direction, and he succeeds, rolling a natural 20.
I'm useless. I'm going around the corner.
Sure. Reditu's turn is next.
Okay. This time, I'm going to move myself towards this other tank a little bit. And then I'm going to scream.
Wow.
Yeah. Up to
Psychic
10 creatures.
And I think I can get all the little peeps in here.
Yeah, what is the the full range of that thing?
120, I think.
No, I think for me it's 90 because you have the
Oh.
distance thing.
Yeah, so it's 180
Oh,
for me.
and yeah, okay, you do have to see them, so you definitely won't be able to get to dudes coming in from the entrance, but you affect 7 guys in here, so that is a lot of intelligence saving throws.
No, it's 180.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
180 base. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think if you could see the guys on the stairs, you could affect them, but you cannot. So you still get these 7. And they needed to roll a natural 20 to avoid full damage here. And none of them did.
Suckers.
So with your psychic scream, do you just like channel your mind, or do you like play a discordant tune in your
Oh, it's definitely
on your
a tune.
lute while you scream?
Yeah, it's like something that's just horribly, just yeah.
Is it
Not
rock music?
Wait.
Is it scream music?
Yeah, like probably. But yeah, like super jarring to anyone else, but the targeted people, like it vibrates their brain inside their head, and all 7 of them, their head explodes.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
I think I can deal damage simultaneously here.
Boom. Pop.
Oh.
Pretty fun.
Alrighty.
Cal just gets it.
So as anything else on Reditu's turn?
I don't think so. Unless it if I could just try to use my as a bonus action, I guess, just use my regular fingers to try to loosen up the screws and bolts on the base of this tank.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I was reading. Did you want to try and see if you can loosen them up, or?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigate,
investigation.
Right? 18.
On an 18, you don't see a great way to loosen up the tanks themselves, but you do out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see one of these valves twitch after the Arcbound devotee falls to the floor. Would you like to hold a valve in place using your item interaction?
Yes, that would be useful.
All right. So we've got an immovable rod on the rightmost tank and a Reditu holding down a valve on the middle tank. And that's your turn?
Yepers.
Okay. A very exciting turn for all of these devotees as they dash into the armory. Running. Oh. Did not want me to move him through the stairs that way. Come on, man. Okay. They are running. It's a very large staircase going up to the armory here. And yes, in either the end of Reditu's turn or the Arcbound devotee's turn, it doesn't really matter. He has all the time in the world. Current, go ahead and roll perception. Otherwise, none of you will know what he's doing. Actually, Kildrak could also roll perception.
Gildrak will perceive this so hard.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you like have a direct line of sight, so that is good for you.
Rolling a 6 2 times in a row is not what I want to celebrate.
Paracelsion casts a spell. Current, you hear these words of magic, and you can tell it's some sort of transmutation spell. I don't know exactly how many transmutation spells you have encountered, but having experienced words of magic before, that you think this might be a telekinetic spell that he is casting. So, like, I know you have at least encountered beholders, which have their telekinetic rays, and so that's kind of the vibes you get from his words of magic. And on Paracelsion's turn, he casts telekinesis once again. Reditu, the valves on the leftmost tank shudder and quickly click, just like moving in an instant as the essence of annihilation drains from that leftmost tank.
Hey.
Kildrak, you see a mist spray from the sprinkler system above Paracelsion, and the magic of the sigil kind of swirls it and coalesces it as it goes into Paracelsion. Current, you hear the sizzling of burnt flesh. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead and make one more perception check. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you don't perceive much there, other than what I've already said. So I think this guy is not tied to his stat block. He has that much health currently. Yeah. Okay. Go here and... Oh, I gotta go to the settings. Link him to his stat block. Update. And now update his health one more time so it is accurate. And then do another thing that you guys aren't sure what it was. Surely it's not horrible. That's all he does. He sucks up some essence, and I will do a fun little drawing on that leftmost tank to show that it is empty. It is... Oh, I should put him back in the initiative order as we move to Silik's turn.
Does it seem like it's going to take some time for the other tanks to empty, or did we already miss that window?
The other tanks currently have something actively holding their valves closed, so that is a good start. And with him exerting all of his energy for like a whole round, basically, he emptied one tank, so that is the information you have.
Okay. I'm going to get closer. My one finger of death zombie arises, and as he arises, I'm going to hold up my fingers like a puppeteer, and I'm going to marionette 5 other corpses to life with Dance Macabre.
Sick.
Oh,
Are those also
concentration.
zombies?
No, hang on. I didn't realize it's concentration. I do not want to drop concentration. Okay, how about animate dead?
Invulnerability is like not that good of a spell. It's fine.
Yeah, you know, keep me alive. Okay, sorry. This is within 10 feet of me. Holy crap.
Thank you, Andrew, for making the tank look empty.
Yep.
Excellent.
It's my fly speed. My fly speed is hella. I think this was the guy that I finger of death. So
The furious one. Yeah, I put a zombie right next to him. I'll get rid of his
Oh, that's Skuldress.
corpse.
Why is Skuldress like down?
Because he was on top of a dead body.
Aha. Okay. I think I can fly it, or I can get at least 2 of them within 10 feet of me. If I can figure out, I have 50 feet of fly speed, so I'm gonna go like there, I guess.
Yeah, you can fly above the tank. Yep.
I am instead going to animate dead. Since I have 2 of them, I'm gonna do it at 4th level. So I'll marionette 2, this guy and then this guy as zombies, and I will command the 3 of them to hold the valves closed so that
Sick.
Reddit can retreat and run to something else. So I'll shout at him, my team's got this help against Paracelsion. I'll try to hold these as close as I can.
Cool. So now each of those 4 valves has either a zombie or an immovable rod holding it closed. So very good.
Yep. And then
Hopefully, hopefully the zombies are strong enough.
that's
That's the part that scares me.
kind of fair, but we'll see.
Indeed, we shall.
I do have another immovable rod.
Not a bad idea to do. Sorry, was there anything else on your turn, Garrett? Or
That's all I can do because I have to use a bonus action to command them.
cool. Kildrak is next.
Alright. I'm getting involved.
No
By
way.
which I mean wait for me for like 3 turns while I try and get over there. Oh, please. I have no 2nd level spells left, and Misty Step wouldn't even get me close enough to engage. Where on this set of stairs do I need to start getting worried about the water?
It looks like this square right here is where the water effect begins.
All right.
Right by. Oh yeah, Luke, would you have moved your spiritual weapon in the last 2 turns?
Oh my god, I forgot that existed.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
where
hanging
is
out
it?
over here.
Oh, I can't see him, that's why. He's going after Paracelsion.
Yeah,
Like, he's
makes
supposed to
sense.
stay as close to him as possible.
So I'll move him 40 feet.
All right. I regain 10 HP from my Ancestral Warrior. I am not going to pop another spell because I feel like I want all of my remaining spell slots for damage. Yeah. Not a very exciting turn for me, so I'm going to be done.
All right. Back at the top of everything, it is Mebley's turn. He got chucked to the opposite end of the room, back by the generator that was already completed.
Who was it
Worst
that
case
swapped with me?
scenario, a goblin devotee whose head has since exploded.
Whoa.
I can't do that. Okay. Was there any particular reason why he might have wanted me over here? Is there something luring over here? Or did he just want me to buck off?
Probably that one.
Assuming that he wanted to put you somewhere where you wouldn't do much is a safe bet. If you want to roll insight here, you can.
Sure, yeah. Also, where is his corpse, by the way?
He's on the other side of this wall where I'm pinging. Yeah, I mean, you just get the impression that Paracelsian wanted you over here, perhaps away from the tanks of essence, and back towards the generator that is already like fully charged. So not much you can do there, unfortunately.
I will go ahead and cast Dimension Door. And
all right,
hopefully this is 300 feet because I want to land on the zombie next to Red and Salik.
And the zombies are Salik's zombies, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, all the enemies over there are dead or undead and turned friendly.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I missed that. So everyone's dead?
The enemies over there, yes. You still hear acolytes running toward the armory down to the south of the map. But yeah, you've got a lot of friends clustered around the tanks over there. Paracelsian is down in the arcane sigil, and I think you can move 90 feet if you expend all your resources just to move.
Let's see. I will. I'm gonna place myself over here, down below the right corner.
Yeah, so you could get over by Kildrack's area if you scale this. Because this is a balcony, it'd be hard to scale, except for over by this control terminal. So go ahead and roll athletics. Wow. Okay. On a natural 20 in athletics, yeah, I'll say you jump out. Oh, sorry, I just dragged you away across the map. You jump off the control terminal, and actually, yeah, you don't have to go to that generator control terminal over there. By these cables, there's a pillar, and like with one strong leap off these strong cables, grab onto the pillar, scale up that way, and you just jump. So if you would like, you could make it all the way to the bottom of this staircase over here to where you're almost touching the water. Or alternatively, if you want to go deal with the mooks in the armory, you could make it to here.
Everyone wants to mook these mooks, so he will go over here.
Mook the mooks.
All right. And there they are. That is your action, bonus action, and movement. So I think that's everything for you then.
Yep.
All right. Scaldrus is next.
Noise.
Did your initiative change?
No, I didn't exist in the initiative.
Oh shoot, yeah, it's because I deleted your token. Okay, cool. I don't think
And
we've skipped one of your turns then.
Roughly was added. I added myself roughly in the same spot, so
Yeah.
I caught it before I was like, Let's see. I'm gonna move over to this backside and put on my other brain. The other immovable rod.
Go ahead and roll. Was it athletics or sleight of hand? Yeah, sleight of hand. Okay. We will say that one's a DC 10 to remove.
If he's standing,
And
right
I believe
by
it's a
the
full
zombie,
action to push the button.
would having zombies help assist him in any way, shape, or form?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Might do the
Just
opposite.
figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
Would I be able to help him?
I mean, if you wanted to like use your action to do so.
My reaction?
If he came back to the other side of the tank, you could try to assist him and give him advantage.
If you think it's, I mean, I think it's probably worth it, honestly. Because yeah, we don't want him to drain them.
If that's the case, I'd say you could use your reaction and roll your own sleight of hand on a DC 15. He will get to re-roll, and you will successfully assist him just using your reaction.
Okay.
I only have a +2.
I have a +7. So is that worth doing, we think?
Yeah.
Try to roll higher than a 6 on the D20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty.
would Scaldress be like over in
Oh.
that position then? Ah, dang.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, in the heat of the moment, and with a zombie also trying to hold that thing closed on top of everything, yeah,
Stench was getting to me, guys.
Scaldress gets it stuck in there, but not exceptionally so. Still will take an action to click it and a strength check. Anything
Yep.
else for Scaldress's turn then?
Don't think I have anything that is a bonus action that could hide it. No, that's cantrip. That is an action. Dang. Yeah, end of turn.
On initiative count 20. Paracelsian. The little circles of teleportation finish fading fully after they swapped Mebly and the devotee, and now a burning circle of red runes appears. 30 feet, 30-foot radius. It is centered on the central tank.
Oh shit.
Dun dun.
The immovable rods fall to the floor,
Ugh.
inert. Salik's invulnerability is suppressed inside this zone. Salik cannot control the zombies while they are inside this zone. It is
But the
Current's
zombies are
turn.
still like
Yep, there's
zombies.
still zombies. Yep.
Get out of here, Salik!
Well, I'm fine. But I'm worried they're gonna do dumb shit.
Yeah, but if you get out, you can control them. Maybe.
Well, I need them to get out of the zone as well.
Yeah, it's a good plan, actually.
I have no idea what to do, guys. I'll
I
take
don't either.
suggestions.
Keep wailing on
Okay,
them.
I'll do that.
Let the wailing commence. You gotta roll higher than 8. Oh my word. Every time. This is rough. Okay. So, once again, your ray of radiant energy forces him to make a dexterity save. He will take 33 radiant damage. Calmly standing in the center of that room as he absorbs the last portion of that essence of annihilation that misted down upon him.
Wondering if I should shape change into something else.
And go ahead and make an easy perception check now that you actually rounded the corner and looked at him. You
Why am I rolling like ass?
Yeah, thankfully it's fairly obvious. You had heard his skin sort of melting while he absorbed this essence of annihilation, even with the Philosopher's Stone like constantly healing his body. But he seems bolstered by the essence that he has absorbed. Maybe
Oh,
he
good.
just like grew an inch. Like everything seems a little bigger. Perhaps even more than the damage he took. He gained something from that essence.
Hey,
Before Reditu's turn,
Okay, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to break it.
good
I'm
luck.
going to douse myself in the essence.
Pretty sure
let me
that's just
see.
kill you.
I don't think he can use this spell in a way that would work within range.
Wait, Salik, if you still had your invulnerability on, would you be able to get
Okay.
doused in it?
Yeah, assuming I don't get hit with a
The
make
suppression,
magic go
yeah.
away. Yeah. And I just immediately die.
All right. Paracelsion goes ahead and casts Dispel Magic on the most current pest in his side. Current. He is going to have to make an Arcana check. Shape change, right? Do you have other magical effects on you, or just shape change mostly?
I think just shape change right now.
And that is a level 9.
Yup.
All right. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and whoops. There you go. DC 19 intelligence check. Your shape change ends, and you revert to your normal form, falling down, standing in the water below. You do not take fall damage.
Do I take damage from the water?
At the start of your turn, probably, yeah. It is Reditu's turn.
I can't move my character back to where the solar is.
Oh, yeah, because you're, like, behind a wall. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to the one that used to have the rod in it or whatever. And does it look like I can break the container?
Not with anything in your arsenal that you're aware. Yeah, I mean, I can look at these. Yeah, unfortunately, they have the same enchantments as all the reactor, the generator. You could roll Arcana or Investigation,
Okay.
and like DC 20 might tell you something, but you really just want to pray on a nat 20.
Yeah, my rolls have not been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a 5.
But you do have an unmanned valve. You can also pick up the one rod that's on the floor there.
Oh yeah, I'll grab me a rod, and can we see how they like put it in there in the first place?
That's an excellent question. I mean, you've stared at them long enough. You can assume either there is once some way to remove the top and fill it from above, or it was filled using the hoses that are used to drain it.
Gotcha. Okay.
The laser cannon. Or laser gun.
I don't think any of you guys are even close to a plasma rifle, unfortunately.
Well, no, Tom has
If you
one.
would want to try that. Right, yeah. He is far away.
So if I'm in the field, I can't cast magic, right?
Yes. Yeah, it suppresses everything. So some things like invulnerability will come back outside the area. And I believe instantaneous stuff, it just like prevents.
I'm
So I can't
Would
even
a-
like step out of the circle and then try to animate the stuff inside of it either. Dang.
Right, yeah.
Would a globe of invulnerability work?
Not if you're trying to cast it inside of it.
It would be suppressed. And you would have to cast it outside of the zone.
But even though it basically counters it, sort of.
Yeah, like if you tried to cast it inside the zone, it would just do nothing. If you tried to bring it into the zone, its effect would be suppressed. But from experience, you do know that by the time the next layer action rolls around, the zone will disappear. So one option is to prepare magical related actions for the time when it goes down.
Everybody
That's
hold
true.
your rods for reaction.
I'm gonna hold the animate object thing.
Okay, on the bolts of that rightmost one.
The one I'm buying.
Okay.
Well, of the
you have
for the
that
bolts
prepared
and then
spell?
the tank itself. It's like if I can loosen the bolts off, then I'm going to move the tank.
Okay. So you have one item interaction. Would you want to hold on to the valve here? Would you want to pick up the rod? Would you want to try to do both using your item interaction and bonus action to maybe get a second item interaction in?
No, I'm just gonna
Just gonna stand there?
onto that wheel there.
Okay, cool. Yep, you have it firmly grasped and will cast animate objects when appropriate. That's your turn?
I'm okay with that being my turn.
Okay. Our arc-bound devotees rush up to the armory. There are 3 available plasma rifles, and none of them can reach the armory in their normal movement. So you've got 3 devotees around the armory equipped with rifles. The other 2 will rush up with their full movement. And staring down Mebley, they can... I should pull up their stats fully. I think they just shoot with a crossbow. And they're so cool. They have 2 different types of crossbows. Good for them. They will use the light crossbow. 1 shot. Oh. Yeah, I think an 18 hits Mebley. Any reaction there, Mebley?
Use my invasion to cap that. Or, I mean, half the damage.
It's only 9 piercing damage, so yeah, you can use your reaction to have that if you wish. The other one is going to attack as well, and that one will miss.
So it's just the 9 damage I would take.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just take it actually.
As we move to Paracelsion's turn, still concentrating on telekinesis inside the arcane sigil. He is going to once again cast his telekinesis. Okay, so Garrett, first of all, go ahead and roll 2d6s. If you roll a 6, a zombie on the middlemost tank will... Oh, did you roll a 6? Two fives. Oh my gosh. Their grip loosens. Scaldress, you are standing right there. You just put the immovable rod into the valve. You can grab a hold with and stop it from clicking into place. Let's see here. Having just put the rod into the valve, this is only a DC 15. You can use athletics or sleight of hand to grab a hold. The immovable rod that you just placed in there falling to the floor, your hands not quite prepared to hold the valve yourself, as the zombie's hands also slip away. Both of these valves make a solid clicking, and this tank begins draining into the arcane sigil and empowering Paracelsion. Killjack, you can go ahead and roll perception for me one more time. With a perception of 12, I will just tell you that every transfusion of the essence, his maximum hit points are increasing.
Holy crap.
Lovely.
It is Salik's turn.
I'm gonna fly out of this area.
That's a wall.
Okay, I'm hitting a wall. Where can I... I want to go toward Paracelsion with my 50 feet of movement.
There's a wall right here.
Yes. Yeah, so that wall kind of extends that way.
Okay, so that's 35, 45, I guess that's 50. So I can just barely see him. Wow, I was hoping to get in melee. That was not gonna happen, huh? I don't think this is gonna work, but I have to try something. I'm gonna try to vortex warp him out of there. If this is a range of... Yeah, okay. I want to try to rip him out 30 feet. Just so he's not standing in there, I guess. So that's a con save, which I know is his strong suit.
All right, let's go ahead and see. Oh, come on. Try again. That is his con save. You're not going to be able to move him with your vortex warp. You can, as he resists the effect of your vortex warp, you can make an Arcana check as to the nature of his resisting spells.
Oh, can he not be moved by magic or something?
With a very solid roll there, Paracelsion does not have the magic resistance very typical of beings of his caliber. He does not have advantage on just all magical saves.
Oh, yeah.
But trying to affect him with your second level spell, you feel that he has at least some sort of limited form of magic immunity. You have heard of this on beings called Rakshasas. Rakshasas, anyways. You think like a level 4 spell might be able to affect him, but at least level 3 and below, if he doesn't wish it to affect him, it will not affect him.
Holy crap. Okay, failing to move him, I will shout out, magics of a low caliber will have no effect on him, apparently. Bear that in mind, casters. And I will just stay there to command the zombies when I can.
Splendid. I think we are royally fucked, my friends.
Ellen,
it is Kildrak. It is Kildrak's turn.
Kildrak is going to continue his heroic and very slow charge back into this combat.
And Josh, go ahead and roll athletics for me.
What? Is he gonna trip? He slides down faster.
Okay, yeah, you proceed down the stairs. Yeah, you can rush down the stairs to, yeah, we'll say this square would be the last square you won't be affected by the water. You can make it to that square this turn.
Alrighty.
Just kind of barreling yourself down the stairs and catching yourself on the rail there.
I dashed, so I do not have anything else that I can do here.
All right. That is the end of another round of combat, and this is a good time for us to take our 10-minute break. This Paracelsion's ritual is going splendidly. We will resume right at 9:02 for at least one more round of combat.
Yeah, it's going a little too well for this guy. I want to drink the goop. Let me drink the essence. I guarantee it'll be a
You
fun
should have
time.
just walked in.
You'll end up as a sad cat lady who's forced to guard it from the same fate of people.
I'm going to use a charge from my wand to cast sleep.
Brutal. All right. Okay. So these guys would not normally be affected by the sleep spell. They were, however, very rudely awoken. They did not get much sleep. And so in their groggy state, they will both make a DC 12 Constitution save to try and not fall asleep immediately and crumple to the floor. One success. Oh, they both succeed. Unfortunately, they are alert enough, and their hit point pool was high enough to
Looks like you helped one of them wake up.
avoid it.
That's mean. Well, shit.
Yeah, you could do that on them. That'd freak them out. You freak me out, tell you what. I go run for the hills.
I think that might take more than an action.
Yeah, you would need it prepared to.
Round one.
Oh,
Push.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. Maybe just stick to screaming and not grunting.
Fair point. Fair point.
That's how constipated he is.
But yeah, anything, you've got your movement and your bonus action, Tom. And these guys are loading up plasma rifles. Like maybe just, I guess you could hide, you could dodge.
You have a bomb?
Gonna, You know what? Mepley has balls, so he's
Is Dark
gonna.
Star a one-time thing?
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was a scroll.
Mhm. I'm so pissed that these guys are too overstimulated that they can't fall asleep.
Can I yell something
Other
out of
copy.
Yeah, you can go ahead and yell something.
I have an idea. If we all get laser rifles and focus fire on his chest, we might expose the gem and rip it out.
So the plan is kill the acolytes, steal their rifles, shoot the dude.
It's the only thing I can think of. We haven't tried yet.
That's a valid point.
True. We haven't tried shooting him with his own
We
weapon.
have to deal a lot of focused fire, though.
Array. And those arrays.
That- Maybe wants to dash and poke this dude.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't normally be able to do your offhand bonus action, but go for it. Little melee attack with one of your. Oh, the chaining. I was thinking of doubling, but yeah, chaining.
I don't have any more doubling.
I see the vision. All right, you. This guy is not quite bloodied, but you are able to get a small slice into him there, Tom.
Sick.
And his friends, you hear the humming of them charging up their laser rifles. Skuldress's turn is next.
Just to clarify, I was aiming for his dick.
Well,
Thank you for the clarification.
I cast
With a
precision.
saber. Oh man, yeah. If you stab him one more time, his trousers might drop.
the nice thing is that it causes it's like an AOE damage. Any male in the area who can see it also gets hurt.
No, that would be a very intimidating. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Kill it.
Man.
Gosh.
Except for Mepley. Mepley will. Never mind. I'm not gonna go too deep.
Yeah. Oh man.
Man.
Have we determined what resistances and immunities he has at this point? I feel like we narrowed some down, but I can't remember.
Maximum.
All
Well,
of
he's
it.
immune to spell slots of 3 and lower.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I've hit him with cantrips before, and he just let that shit slide just cuz.
Probably. He knew he was going to heal it.
Oh my gosh.
He probably did.
This might be stupid, but I'm gonna go over and open the other valve at the same time that the other one is pouring.
Okay.
So why did they segment out in threes? Because you can't take more than just one?
You open up the one valve. Go ahead and roll a d20. All right.
It's so close.
You hear a sort of chink as you spin that valve. You think you'll need the other valve opened as well to release the essence from this tank. It might be kind of a safety feature that it needs two acolytes at once to.
But doesn't that
Open it.
release it to the tubes? Or did I
Yeah,
miss
I'm trying to give him too much at once.
something?
Because it's
I
like
see.
a
Do you want to do?
light sprinkle instead of like a dump.
Well, I don't think it's a light sprinkle. He still does a full tank at once. I guess. Wait, yeah. Did we see how it? We know it's going to him through the tubes.
Yeah,
How-
you guys over there are not like very sure at all.
Yeah, that'd be current, right?
It probably makes like a hissing noise.
Mhm.
I think is kind of the most
Like a
you
shower.
you would know. Yeah, it is exuding the essence to him somehow.
I still don't know if he like. I don't know because that's what we know. He wants that.
But can he take only a certain amount at a certain amount of time instead of all at once?
I mean, you're kind of onto something, but that's a very fine line to tread.
So do you want to just stay manning
Can
that
I
valve?
plane shift liquid?
No, it's not really a legal target. But yeah, so you could stay manning that valve until Reditude's turn, and wait for if Reditude decides to go in on this plane with you, or you can abort and close it back with your reaction if you so desire.
Is this the entire action of doing it?
It is just your item interaction to open the valve.
So could I do Mage Hand to do the other valve?
Yeah, I think you can.
Is he in the magic suspension thing?
Oh yeah. So, shoot. Yeah, unfortunately, you would have to prepare your mage hand until after your turn, and yeah, you won't be able to pull the valve in time. Yeah, good catch, Luke.
Yeah, because there's tons of magic funky things I would want to try, but currently nullified.
Only had Dispel Magic.
So, do you want to prepare something else, or?
Sorry, I'm reading. Um. Yeah, I can't do Oil of Etherealness on an item, right? It's just creatures.
Yeah, I think so.
Etherealness, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like oil of or dust of disappearance is just for creatures only.
I mean, see what this we've like poison even like if I did a pail of Tintrin on the pipe, would that do anything at all? Even though it's just poison damage, but it's a like continuous.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that he is like immune to poison, which is typical for fiends. And on like cables and whatnot, it's not gonna do much. Unfortunately, acid would be more potentially capable of doing something like that. But
If only my bag of holding had the ability to like devour other items. Or you had like an opener of or a widening of a bag of holding where you could stuff bigger items in it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Just a thing to open it up wider. So yeah, do you want to just hold on that valve and see what Reditude does in his turn? He also has like an animate object that's going to go off very soon, so that might change things. I feel like keeping a hand on the valve is probably a good idea unless there's something else at the top of your mind.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Before the layer action goes off and the anti-magic goes away, these zombies are going to run around here and attack the closest humanoids.
Darn it! I was hoping you'd forget about them.
Skuldrus. Yep, that's gonna miss.
I forgot if I attack him, he can't regain his hit points. Because it's
No,
stupid.
I think we thought it didn't work.
No, the pack of the route of pack keeper.
Yeah,
When
it
you
doesn't
damage a
work on him,
creature with attack, the target can regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Yeah,
Magic did the same thing.
Yeah, you guys did test that last session. I am positive. Oh yeah, so you were not here. But yeah, he still regains hit points through those effects. And last slam.
How much? It was the same amount.
Yeah, we'll try a bite. Oh yeah,
What the?
a bite hits Reditude for 13 damage.
Sorry.
Jesus, man, these zombies are too scary.
So now go ahead and make a concentration check to hold on to your casting of animate objects.
Ah, dang it. What is this?
DC 10 Constitution.
There's my god.
Isaac.
God.
They have
What, Garrett?
they have 6 extra damage to that hit.
But why?
Oh yeah, because
they're
he's
my
a
own.
good necromancer.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Was it 19?
Yeah, 19 total damage, and you just succeed on your con save, so you're good as far as holding on to your spell. Going to.
They're perfectly under my control.
I mean,
It's a layer action.
you're not wrong.
Okay. Paracelsian will target. Roll a d6. Okay, I keep rolling a 6. I keep having to re-roll. Current. A sulfuric smelling circle of orange transmutation magic appears beneath you, kind of hissing and sizzling underneath the radioactive water. I'll go ahead and send that. Go ahead and make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. If you fail, you will lose a 5th level spell slot.
Holy crap.
Oh my.
Okay.
So yep, that is, you'll expend a 5th level spell slot without using it, or 4th level or lower if all your 5th level ones are gone already.
Do you have inspiration?
Do, but I've been rolling like absolute shit tonight. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I have not rolled above a 10.
It's always you.
And so you do have, I see you have like 2 7th levels and 1 6th level, so. Oh, but that would be
Yeah.
your last 5th level. Man. Yes. That could matter here. We'll see. As we move on to your turn. That's exciting because you get to make a... Oh, no save. Yay. I get to roll.
Do I do the
Hey,
objects thing now, or is that gonna be like?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Before current gets radioactive stuff, when the prana drain happens, anti-magic field disappears. Reda 2 does have a reaction prepared for this moment. Animate objects. Go ahead and I think do the same thing.
Is it Arcana?
Where he said, yeah, DC 15 to do what you want. DC 20 you will excel at your task here.
Oh boy. 17.
All right. With that 17, what is your goal right now? You could try and animate the valves so you have control of the valves, or you could try to spend all of your energies loosening bolts.
Well, the end goal is to like actually move the whole tank. My thought process is to. So yeah, the bolts I guess would be the bolts then.
Yeah. Okay.
And then animate the
Makes
tank,
sense.
pick it up, and like put a kink in the pipes, the coils, or whatever.
Yeah. You successfully animate 12 bolts that are holding this thing to the floor. And so now you may be able to lift the tank or otherwise disrupt it.
All right.
So yeah, that does take your...
Consume.
And then, I mean, you have a bunch of bolts that you could throw at something, but...
Chuck around, yeah. I might just throw them to the side.
You don't want to check them out at the zombies?
Well, the zombies, so are they automatically friendly now? Or do you have to, like, reset?
Before they act again, Salik will have the opportunity to command them. So they're probably...
It says
when the anti-magic went away,
if I don't,
they go from hostile to neutral.
They defend themselves or carry out the last command. If I gave them a vague one, like defend an area. So the last thing I told them was to hold the valves.
Okay, so yeah, they're like went immediately from hostile to neutral, and probably at the start of Salik's turn, they might resume grabbing valves.
That makes sense. Okay, cool. I will not be flinging anything at them.
Alrighty.
On to
Back
radiation.
to the start of Current's turn. Indeed. That is 19 poison damage.
right?
That is 21 radiant damage.
Oh, good.
Ugh.
And Current is poisoned for 10 minutes.
Yikes.
Is it going to do the
And
same, like,
does what?
19 every turn?
Yeah, that is damage that it will keep inflicting upon you as it the acid just and radiation eats into like your shins and your ankles. If you stay in this for too long, like you might have a subliminal like glowing come off of you for a couple seconds if you step out of there. The water is very gross and very potent. And yes, you are under the poison condition for 10 minutes, unless you're immune to that somehow.
You're totally glowing because you're a goddess. There's nothing wrong.
I am, first things first, going to turn into a giant eagle. Get myself out of the water.
Cool.
Giant.
Yeah, that's giant,
yeah, I'm gonna
alright.
have to move my character off screen. And then
Yep.
Can I roll Arcana or something similar to determine what the most useful thing to cast a 7th level Dispel Magic would be on? Like, if I could do it on the Philosopher's Stone or the liquid inside of the tanks, if it would be effective.
Yeah, an Arcana check. You can certainly do that.
The tanks hold Demogorgon's blood, is that right?
Obox Ob's blood.
Oh, stop. Okay. So I
The
don't know if
Lord, Prince of Annihilation.
First good check
With
tonight.
your,
Okay.
with that Arcana, roll this. Okay. The equivalent of 5th level Dispel Magic may suppress the sigil and the effects with the like sending the essence through it. That may suppress it for a turn. That is
One
about the
turn?
best you could. Yeah, that's about the best you feel you could hope for. Unfortunately.
Well, that's not ideal.
Yeah, so either 5th level or if you cast Dispel Magic lower and rolled you 15 on your check.
I wouldn't be able to cast it lower. Will it do anything extra if I cast it at 6th?
Probably not. Almost certainly not, unfortunately.
I don't know, guys. Is it worth it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I see the benefits of it, but probably not. Like, I'm sure it's better to use it for a different spell purpose.
Then I will move over here. And can I cast Dispel Magic on the liquid that's inside the tank? Would that do anything?
With your high Arcana, that is less of an active magical effect. It'd be kind of like casting Dispel Magic on the the organ inside a dragon that makes it breathe fire. It's not really gonna affect it.
Cool. How can I help out over here?
Oh my
Start
god,
grabbing
guys, this is
plasma
giant
rifles.
bird.
Help Mebley in the armory.
Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking. You could have headed the opposite direction to harry the devotees.
I don't know where the armory is. This map is so
Bottom
big,
right.
and I can't zoom out.
Bottom right.
Okay.
These guys all have
That is
plasma
far.
rifles.
I see. Then can I change my movement knowing that information?
Yeah.
I would have been like here-ish. And I can move 80 feet as an eagle. I get to there. That was just my
Dang.
action.
All right.
What can I do with my action? Oh.
Yeah, you were
I think I'll
just
just
out of
do a
reach.
simple ice knife.
Okay.
I'll do it on this guy.
Cool. He succeeds on his dex save. So you hit him, it does 9 piercing damage. Oh no. It's 1 piercing damage. Oh man.
That was a drop off.
And then 4 cold as he succeeds there. Okay.
Cool. And that's my turn.
What?
Retatouille is next.
Okay.
Can I have a random question before I deep dive into this.
Yeah.
Is there a soul in this blood still?
Huh.
So yeah, you were you were here for the session before, but yeah, I don't know exactly how much. I have said that as far as you guys know, this Essence of Annihilation is the last remnant of Obox Ob in the multiverse, and so if it were to escape confinement, that may be bad. On your turn, if you want to roll a certain roll to learn any more than that, you may.
Okay.
All right. How much can I move the things once I control them? Is it 30? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's not really useful then. I think I'm just
chuck
going
all the
to.
bolts, basically.
Yeah, I'm just going to toss them to the side, or I don't know, chuck them around randomly, and then I'm just going to do animate objects again, but on the tank, and I'm going to float it around the ball corner and try to have that, the pressure of putting
Pinch the hose around
Thank
the
you,
corner
yeah.
there.
Your actor headless spider. What? Oh, hold on, give me a second. I wasn't clicking on myself.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Yup. And then I can. So I'll take this, and then I will also reanimate 4 other bolts, just so I have some more stuff.
Sure. Yeah, you have that and a few bolts.
I'm gonna hoist it. I'm not really sure how to show this, I guess, but I'm gonna go kind of right there.
Like that?
Oh yes, a circle. And do the hoses appear pinched?
Yeah, for that, go ahead and any other suitable skill. I would say you could use sleight of hand here. This is just an easy check, so you're highly likely to succeed.
I hope so. Ooh, 24.
Yeah, so you get that hose pinched in a sort of seam in the mortar of the wall there.
Yeah.
And right around the corners of the wall are not they're not baby proof. They're very sharp corners. And that hose looks to be in a rough state.
Awesome. I'll have it. I'll hold it there, and I guess the bolts will be around it as guards.
All right.
And I'll give Galdrus a bardic inspiration.
Wait, the corner cuts the cable more than anything else we have?
Well, he's manipulating the cable that is made out of metal with the tank that weighs thousands of pounds, so he's able to lift magically. So yeah,
It's all made of the same stuff.
He's able to pull it pretty well there. And so that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
At the end of Retatouille's turn, Salik sees Paracelsion going to cast a spell.
Oh,
He is
great.
looking right in your direction, Salik.
Well, it'd be a lot cooler if he didn't do that. So let me pick a. Oh boy, that's gonna be at 4th level.
Okay. This is a 5th level spell. Go ahead and make your intelligence check.
Intelligence. 22.
You counter Paracelsion's dispel magic.
No.
Yeah, makes sense.
And now it is time to go eagle hunting.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, firstly, over by Mevly,
Eagle.
these guys pull out their short swords. One attack at Mevly. Stop telling me my man is dead and incapacitated. Okay. An 18. Wow, these guys are really good at meeting Mevly's armor class. For a whopping 3 slashing.
I'm so scared.
That was a low blow you took at my friend. And as he says that, his friend swings at you as well. His friend is not so successful, and you can easily evade his clumsy strike.
Want the same treatment?
The one who you already stabbed looks very afraid. The other one is not too afraid of you yet. The remorseful devotee down here charges up his plasma rifle with a whooming sound, and in my infinite wisdom, I did not put the plasma rifle in their stats yet. There it is.
Sorry, which one is charging the rifle?
All of them, really. The one in the bottom
okay.
left first takes a shot at Current in eagle form with a solid 11 to hit with his +3 magical rifle. The
Nice. That
pensive
doesn't hit.
acolyte steps to the side around the back of the armory and fires off a shot, rolling a solid 9 with his +3 magical rifle.
Wow.
And
Cool.
the insecure devotee also just steps aside, takes a shot with a 23 to hit.
Well, it's a lot better.
The searing shot does 23 radiant and 13 acid. And then all of these acolytes,
I'm using
they drop the plasma canister that was inside their plasma rifle with a practice action, and grab a charged canister from the device there and reload their rifles. On Paracelsion's turn, he is displeased with the status of that final tank.
yes.
And Paracelsion's best option here is to... He steps out, wades out into the radioactive water. Oh, hey, he heals. He looks totally healthy now. And like, more vital than you have ever seen him. He has definitely grown by a few inches at this point. And he is larger than ever.
Good.
Hey.
And Paracelsion does
nothing. Yay!
yeah, you found out his plan. He is going to oh yeah, Sleek used his reaction. Excellent.
Shit.
He is going to cast Dispel Magic.
No!
And his target is the tank.
What the? God, wait, I can see the tank. Oh wait, can I? Can I count on it if I can see the tank but not him?
No,
No.
you have to see him casting it. He needs. What level is your enemy objects?
It was 5.
Okay, he's not casting this one at 5th level. So he's got to make a 15 here.
Yeah.
That he does.
Stop
The tank
rolling so
falls
good.
to the floor, and the hose is no longer as taut as it was.
Still kind of is.
And-
That's what it is.
Yep, that's what he's doing. Unfortunately, he can't save the world in one turn. It is Sleek's turn now.
How heavy is that object?
Very.
Freaking huge. I wonder if it says. Here we go. I can come up with an estimate for how much they weigh pretty quickly. But yeah, it is Salik's turn.
More than 500 pounds?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah, off the top of my head, definitely.
So he just dispelled magic on the floating tank that has the liquid in it that's preventing the third one from being Where's the liquid?
It's right behind you, actually.
Yeah,
Like, technically speaking.
yeah. The essence is in there. Right now, probably the most important thing is that the hose is no longer taut and pinched against the wall, as it's just kind of leaning against the stairs there.
When I put somebody in the tank before, did their remains get disintegrated into nothing, or did they die because of toxicity?
Oh, what's her name? Man, you killed her so good, I forgot her name. It's also been a month. It started with a C.
Cat lady.
The Khajiit.
Yeah, cat lady. She turned to like bone very quickly, and you haven't seen bits of her since.
Fuck!
Oh, Carlisle. That's her name.
Bone to be left.
Yeah.
I was
should've
thinking if
seen
I
that.
shove a zombie in there and clog up the tubes, but I don't know if it'll
Huh.
work.
Oh, yeah, do the same thing you did to her.
Yeah, except do a divergent where like you like shove stuff so that the flow of liquid is super slow, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But if they dissolved, okay, being this close to him, can I look at Paracelsion and see if we were to target a barrage targeting his chest, especially with his increased vitality, would it be possible to expose the stone?
You want to roll like medicine for that?
Sure.
Also, you shouted that plan out loud, right?
I did, but that was a guess.
I was just wondering, like, would we have been able to see any kind of reaction from Paracelsion?
Ooh.
Like, if that was a good idea, you know, like if he like got worried about that.
I mean, he's not giving any hints right now, and basically no one could see him when Sleek shouted out that plan. So,
That's fair.
yeah, with your medicine on that, in your necromancer's mind, I mean, you are sure if you had him on a table, dead in front of you, you could chop up his chest and get it out. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna follow my own plan. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
50 feet this way. Once I can figure out what that is. Jeez. Nyom. Thank you.
No problem.
I will then chill touch at this range. You know what?
Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Did not mean that I was clicking on you when I sent that chat message. Just doing quick calculations while you fly in the middle of the battle.
Nope, I gotta do a cantrip. I gotta do chill touch. 120 feet. against the against the hungry devotee.
What does that sound?
Chilling.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that cantrip will yeah, your ghostly skeletal hand just like
I want
grabs
to
him
on the ground,
Okay.
wriggle the fingers through the belly, grab the spine, and yank it down through the bottom of him.
Holy cow! Yeah.
Full on.
Yeah, his body crumples, and you kill him immediately with that very powerful cantrip there.
Grab the rifle at your leisure.
That one didn't have a rifle.
I want to get this fat. Oh, well, shit. Don't die, Natalie. And then I'll just use a bonus action and tell the zombies to just hold the fucking valves, like all of them on a single valve.
Oh yes, yeah.
I want them to weave their arms in so that if they're telekinetically turned, it will have to break their arms to move. Like they're going to like physically restrain it beyond what a normal sane person would do.
And to fit around a singular valve, one zombie will have to step into the water, and I think there's no reason the zombie would not do that.
That's fine. He's not going to live long enough to care.
Yeah.
This is a one shot or nothing here.
Yep, they're all holding on to the valve.
Okay. That's it.
And Kildrak.
Wow, Kildrak, you got a turn.
Wow.
He's actually close to you too.
Yeah, that's like non-disadvantage axe throwing range.
Oh no!
How
Three
nice of
axe
him
at
to
the
come
tank.
How nice of him to come out into range.
Yeah, for real.
I'm also a little scared, but that's okay. Surely nothing bad will happen if I just toss my axe at him a couple of times.
I'm great at getting people angry at me, so I got him out of his shell.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
The die was so close.
That is a tough one.
Aha.
Solid
bad
swack. 13 with a +9 on it. And I drew a little water thing. If you wish to step one more square forward, you can without taking damage. Or you can stay where you are. Doesn't matter.
I guess now is the time to start trying to pile on damage, huh?
Potentially, yeah. Because he's out.
I'm gonna start going for it. So with a bonus action, Paracelsian is going to get hit with a destructive wave. Please tell me that that good roll was on Thunder. Okay. No wait, he doesn't resist Radiant.
Yeah, the better roll was definitely on Thunder. Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Jesus.
Another natural 20 on a saving throw.
That's not
That
a
is a
natural. It's a
19.
9. It's just
Wait,
green for
what?
success.
Oh, he just succeeded. He just succeeded. Okay, that makes way more sense. Still takes half damage either way. Doesn't really matter. But yeah.
All right. Well, 18 is half damage.
Cool.
All right. That is the end of my turn.
All right, and end of initiative.
Stop.
I think this is a good time to call it for this session, and we will continue next week with Paracelsian now out here in the open. Phase 2 not complete.
Huzzah!
Yeah, we will
Nice teamwork.
see what happens.